in Chumash and about angels. So the Rambam took a stand where he believed that, if you look in source 12, that whenever the text talks about an angel, this is from the Moreh Nevuchim, source 12, did not occur in any other way than in a dream or in a vision. So whenever the Torah talks about an angel, it's something that it didn't really happen. It's in a vision, it's in a prophecy, there's a message, it's from God, but it didn't really happen. And the Rambam said this specifically by the wrestling match that Yaakov has with that mysterious man, that this was something that happened in a vision. That's a controversial approach to take. Secondly, the angels, the incident of Bilah and the miraculous talking donkey. He says that was a prophecy or a vision. And I think the Rambam also, he mentions those two for sure, and I think he also, and he also says it for sure by the three angels who came to visit Abraham. That this was a vision. This was a vision. Ramban, source 13, Ramban, not Rambam. Ramban. We once had a guest in shul, and he kept mixing it up. He kept saying Rambam, Ramban, and everyone was like laughing. It's a joke in my family. Okay, you had to be there. Anyway, so that's the Rambam in the Moreh Nevuchim, and the Ramban disagree. According to his words, take a look at the Ramban, source 13, 18:1. According to his words, the Moreh Nevuchim, Sarah did not need cakes, nor did Abraham prepare a bull, and also Sarah did not laugh. It was all a vision. Similarly, a line later, did the author of the Moreh Nevuchim say, in the case of the verse, and a man wrestled with him, that it was all a prophetic vision? If this be the case, I do not know why Jacob limped on his thigh when he awoke. But he was like, tossing and turning in bed, and that's how he hurt his hip? And why did Yaakov say, for I've seen an angel face to face, and my life is preserved? The prophets did not fear that they might die on account of having experienced a prophetic vision. But the author of the Moreh Nevuchim thinks that the events took place of themselves, but the conversations relating to all matters were in a vision. Such words contradict Scripture. It is forbidden to listen to them, all the more to believe in them. Okay, that's true. Right. So the laughing was in a vision. Now, for example, there's an argument about the value of sacrifices. Rambam says that this was really a concession to the Jews who were familiar to that service in Egypt. And it would have been, and so God gave the sacrifices to the Jewish people. Yes, there's a value in them, but there's a higher level of prayer and meditation. And that God felt, so to speak, that it would be too difficult for the Jewish people to totally leave sacrifices. That's what they were used to in Egypt. And the Ramban disagrees strongly, and he says, no, that there's an intrinsic power to sacrifices, and he goes on explaining it. So there was a major debate. There were major debates here. There were excommunications and counter-excommunications.